Forgive me for the glasses. The vessel that I inhabit is aging and betraying me, so I must need the bifocals to look, which takes you away from these baby blues or green. I'm so blind I don't know what my eyes are. To be in a young vessel. Maybe someday with reincarnation I will be. I hope so. That man will have a much more blessed life than I have. Oh, poor me. Anyway, let's try. I think I'm going to do a compromise. I'm going to do the newspaper articles, but with glasses or not. When I can't see, I will wear the glasses. When I can see, I will not. I have made this in large print to compensate for the inadequacy of my orbs. And say the windows, the eyes are the windows of the soul. Well, my eyes are a little fuzzy or filmy. So I see not the world through rose-colored glasses. I see them through looky-looky colored glasses, which makes me a lot. Jean has dogs in pounds. Apparently, people who overeat and their doggies share the same pounds that keep the pounds on. I say this is that, and I don't know what this article is saying. People who have dogs who are fat, obese dogs are probably, yes, they are obese too, because their whole lives revolve around food and they're indiscriminate in what they give their dog, how much exercise he gets, and careless with their own health. This is the truth. Then there doesn't have to be a study on it, in which the studios are the ones to make the portion. Although, of course, if I was put in the position of running something like that, I would jump at it. I am as corrupt as the system. Now, this is something I can say. A wild one, a crazed Libyan nicety, went mad and started punching people indiscriminately upon the subway. Most of those people were bystanders, innocent. And I believe, if the article is correct, multiracial. The only real common thread, all of them, was the fact that they were vulnerable. They were attackable. She wasn't going up to some 6'3", powerful, muscular man, be it woman or man, and hitting them. No, 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 no. Her skills at survival were too keen for that. True evil. She deserves to be punched about the rest of her life. Just once, yeah, she was in prison. He should be in prison. And the prison will dispense with full and unusual punishment. And every day the guard will come in and whack a one. I like the idea of that. Let's see. Well, Gavin's friends. Say we're trying to protect female athletes from their being dominated by a bunch of trannies. And Mr. Newsom, probably the worst California governor in history, knocked it down. At the same time, acknowledge that young ladies need to be protected. Apparently not. Mr. Gavin Newsom's concept of life. Mr. Gavin, this is the first time that you will reveal yourself, although your whole career is revealing yourself. Good looking man, but such a communist Marxist piece of questionable craft. Ah, see, unruly Dems go, ah, the Democratic Party is losing its cool. It's trying to destroy Trump for 10 years without success. They just made him stronger. And they can't have any else in the pay because they're communists and they will take orders from the top echelon. And right now, the top echelon of the Democratic Party is in disarray. It doesn't exist. There's no head, only a hydra of incompetence. Let's see. a bunch of FEMA people were giving soccer to the victims of a hurricane in, I believe, in around the southern states, weren't going to serve Trumpers if they had on the front yard a Trumper sign, and the snitches were also informing them that these were Trumpers, therefore they were not human and Americans and deserved no help. Well, those men who were fired who were part of the bureaucracy that made that possible. And we will track down these malignant tumors of human beings and say, be good, don't do that no more. We're gonna punch you in the head. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. Punch you in the head. Maybe a little tap, a little bit, a little. You deserve worse. This is America, home of the free, home of the brave. Bastards. Down, sad, artist. Oh, I don't know what this is about. Ah, it's about Taylor Swift. How she destroys men and uses them to make movies with Storm. You know, Taylor, I don't mean you can make it together, but we can't because you sing a bad song about me, and I'm no perfect stranger. I probably have done some things that were untoward, or in a relationship that were untoward. I'm a human being. Like that heavy set guy who's heavy like me. I'm only human. Oh, that's a great song. No means no. What does that mean? It used to be no means maybe. No means no. And this doesn't even have to do with the sex. This has to do with parking spaces. The governor, most rose faced, wants to take all of the parking spaces away, the traffic being lowered, so her rich friends and the communist elite can live hunky dory. Meanwhile, the workers, the true workers, the New Jerseyans, and all those, there's bridge and tunnel they can't get in. You're not going to get away with it with Trump. He's around. He's around. I'm telling you. Trumpy, what is this? Mine what? Did I do this? I'm making it. Lonely day in court. Biden went to court and nobody was there because his husband, even as an embarrassment, the Democratic Party. A lonely day in court. He's there. And his case don't mean nothing. No, he has no power. So maybe made the famous junkie crack pay paint that will be painted in the corner and put in the hose go, which he does. He doesn't deserve just a prison. He deserves a hose go, which is I think Russian for a prison. The old days when the Tsar lived. That was some guy that what's this? Eric in the hot seat. They're trying to say they're grilling all these maids. They got I think about five of them. One of them is Eric. And Eric is cooperating with the ICE to get rid of the worst of the worst. And also, they're doing something where they're not going to persecute him, and he's corrupt. The whole thing is corrupt. Now, the other man is a hardcore commies. The Boston girl, the Filipino trader, and she does things for the killer's families, but not the victims' families. And she said Boston's the safest new city in the country. No thanks to you, and you know we can doctor the books. You probably am. Yeah, I agree with you. These knaves must be stopped. Yeah, well, how are we going to do it? You're being there very strong in a deep state. You have to dig it up. What can I say? We get a shovel, we dig it up, we find out what's going on. Yes, this mystery can be solved. What was Trump thinking? Trump was thinking about many things. What was Trump thinking? I don't know. His intellect was great. It's greater than mine. And I'm not somebody who would be easily left behind. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. My one and only prayer is that Trump is triumph someday. He can chase all the liberals away. This place will never be progressive, can't you see? We're gonna get you one day. Oh, they'll be held to pay. Well, and we won't die like you. It's amazing that Europe is dying. There are likely too many Muslims in this country. They don't mix well. Their concept of God and religion is medieval. And they hurt themselves and they hurt others. And they have knives and they put women into slavery. Slavery, not just, the conventional, barefoot and pregnant. No, but with chains. Not on my watch. We'll rescue Europe. Rescue Europe has to rescue itself. Yes. They, but they're in trouble. You're friends. I say let the friggin' Russians have it. They deserve what they deserve. And Brussels wants to take our freedom away with their wokeism, their transgenderism, and their environmentalism. You won't be able to brush your teeth without permission from Brussels. Ah, yes, occupation by Russians of Brussels would be entertaining, but quite impractical. Why? Because Germany's in the way and a bunch of other countries. Can't they use the drones and aid? Um, you know what I'm talking about. The men who jump from the sky with parachutes. They come from the helicopters. I believe that's more sort of like something we should be doing, not the Russians. Oh, look, we're not going to invade the NATO country again. Not, you've been taking them out. Of course, I've been taking the med in this case. It's for my meds. Goodbye, go. I love me. I love me. I love me more and more every day. I love me and I love you more and more every day.